We're starting our anniversary backpack. That sky is that dark because it's going to rain on us. But hi, honey.
Hi.
Tell us where we're hiking to today.
We're hiking along Little Robinson Creek Trail. Then we're going to hit Kaufman Trail, and then to some like big beaver ponds or little lakes. I'm not sure really what they'll end up being.
Shall we go, Mags? Let's go. These funny little critters haven't opened yet for the season. So cool. And so green. Hey, so I don't know, 4 miles in maybe? We're trying to go 6. But look at the trail. It has turned into a creek. So Hart is bushwhacking that way. He's like, if I was a deer or moose, I wouldn't mind. And then he took off into the woods. So wish us luck. Well, we're back at the trail where that is the creek is the trail. And we realize we can't avoid it. So Hart is taking his shoes off and we are crossing over to there. He makes it look so easy. Well, let's see if I can do it without falling in. We are back at Kaufman Creek. Hart's getting ready to take his shoes off. How many times is this, honey? 3?
Little Robinson.
Little Robinson Creek, sorry. Just early enough in the season where you can't get across without taking your shoes off. Unless you're a dog. She can just cruise right back and forth. In fact, she often does, waiting for us. I don't know if you can hear that thunder. It's still going. Oh my god. That was a long thunder. Hart loves lightning and thunder.
I hate lightning.
Maggie here is indifferent. She's falling asleep. I brought her little down blankie, and she has her birthday socks, Bronco socks on. But so we got to camp around 7. 7? Probably 7.
I think so.
Now, granted, we had a very late start. I worked a half day today. We got to camp, and then all of a sudden, rain. So luckily, Hart set up the tent really, really fast. And I hung the bear ropes and got the little tarp up. He inflated the mattresses. I mean, he and I like clockwork, right, honey?
Like clockwork.
Like clockwork. We know what we're doing. So we got all set up, quickly got in the tent. The one thing we didn't have time for is dinner, and it's almost 8. So thank you, Jack. You are going to be our dinner. You're going to get rid of our hunger pains. Actually, no. I'm actually eating a power bar, but we'll see. We'll see if this rain lets up and we're cooking dinner, or maybe we are going to bed on a power bar. Morning of day 2. Made it through the thunderstorm. The lightning did not strike. That's good. Look at this view. Maggie's out scouting. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. Zoom in. Look at that beaver pond. It's crazy. We are going to hike somewhere over there. I'm not sure. Hart is relaxing at camp. Say hi, honey.
Hi.
This is a massive beaver dam blocking up this creek. And then if you look over here, there's 2 more giant ponds, all created by a very, pardon my pun, busy beaver. And check out his fortress in the center. So crazy. I wish I could explain like the size of this habitat this guy and friends have made. There's a pond here, there's a pond back there, there's another pond here, and then of course there's this new pond that's blocking the creek. Crazy. We're about a mile in. We found a cool little beaver pond, and look at this view. Maggie's ready. We go up to the left. Greetings. It is endish of day 2. We arrived at our campsite. We are at Sheep Lake, and I don't know if you'd call this fishing. This is more casting. I've seen no fish jump. Heart's that little speck over there, but look at these mountains. This lake is protected. You can't camp. Look at all the snow on the other side. Oh, so it doesn't matter if I catch a fish or even get a bite. Here we are, morning of day 3. Maggie is trying to plummet to her death down there. But there's Gunnison, and over here is the Beckwiths. And we slept down inside those trees. So we're up here because it's cold still down there. But it's this really cool ridge. Just goes straight up. We're about halfway down on day 3, heading back to the car. 3 miles down, what, 1,500 foot loss maybe already? Right along the trail for some water. Maggie's taking a little break. This trail has just been gorgeous today. I'll show you. Here's some, just been sunny, and aspens, butterflies, a little bit of wildflowers, not a whole bunch. Lots of snowberry covering the trail today. Beckwiths peeking through the aspen. So 80 to 90% of this trail, it's hard to see, we have been following just piles and piles of elk and moose tracks everywhere the whole way. It's been a little sloppy like this, but manageable, especially today. I mean, the whole way is just tracks non-stop. They're still going. It's crazy. So we are, I think, about 4.5 miles in. Big exciting action going to happen around 5 miles. Hopefully we will see. What are we going to see at 5.5 miles, honey?
Pink pants.
Pink pants! So on the way in, I was too cold to start with my shorts, so I wore pink pants, which is funny because, long story with the pink pants, but anyhow, they're hanging in a tree, and we will see if they are there. Hart will be secretly excited if the pink pants were stolen by a bear.
I'm indifferent.
He's indifferent.
Only if the bear has them on.
Only he wants to see a bear wearing pink pants. But otherwise, I get to carry said pink pants for the last mile back to the car. Hello, hello. We're back at the car. Yay!
Enjoying our beer?
Enjoying our beer. And how many ticks would you say we had between us?
Probably 20.
20. In the last 3/4 of a mile. It was insane. We got our pace. We started hightailing it out of there because we were like, Maggie went right under the truck and has just been laying there. I even offered her a Frito. She was not interested, but show you where we were. Back in there for 3 days. So awesome. And never saw another person except for a group of like 8 people, maybe 45 minutes from the trailhead on a day hike. That was it. So crazy. So cool. How many elk?
Lots of elk. I think we saw elk 5 different times.
5 different times. It was a good trip.